I'm not really supposed to make this video because I'm not allowed to make videos when I am in combat mode on this Wednesday morning. But I'm in combat mode, and as a watch obsessive, I will put my combat modality into a watch perspective. So, this is tough. So for the last 4 years or so, I've been very stable in my body weight of about 230. And as a watch obsessive, I do look at my body image as it pertains to the way a watch wears on my wrist, the whole shebang. It's part of its vanity, part of its modeling, and I'm not proud of it, which is why I should not make this video. But I mean, part of it is just my overall lifestyle. That sounds maudlin, McMahon. But in any event, God, for about 4 years, I've been 240. Now, making these YouTube videos, ladies and gentlemen, I've been as low as 200. That would be August 1st, 2018. And I really enjoyed that, actually. I enjoyed being 200. Let's not lie to ourselves. So, anyways, gradually I was engaged in what we call dietary laxity. And you know how it is, you know, you're bonding with your family and loved ones, and you're going to outings, and there's, you know, as a culture, we bond with food, and to make matters worse, I like to eat cereal, cold cereal. So in any event, you know, weight was creeping up, and I was telling myself, it's cool, you know, you work out. And so wasn't even weighing myself that much, 230 for a long time. And I noticed in the last month or so, my daughters, they would walk in the living room and I'd be reclined on the couch watching TV with my wife. And sometimes they would say some snide remark. They would go, belly, 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 belly. You know, something like that, belly, 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 belly. Because, you know, my gut had enlarged somewhat since 2018. But it wasn't that. It wasn't the belly, 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 belly. It was, sometimes they would walk past me and they wouldn't say a word, but there was this look in their eye. And it was the look more than the belly, 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 belly that made me a little shaken up. And I had this vision of myself having this gelatinous slab of whale meat just flopped over the couch, dragging on the area rug. And I also noticed that my jeans, 36 waist jeans, were very tight to the point that I didn't need to wear a belt. And by the way, I posted this whole fiasco on Instagram this morning, which kind of got me off my butt and inspired me to make this combat video. I'm in combat mode. So anyways, I go, you know what, dude, you better stand on the scale. I'm not sure you're 230. I'm not sure things are stable. Ooh, I like that word, stable. So I stood on the scale. Let's see, today's the 6th, I believe. I haven't weighed myself today. But, so I weighed myself on March 3rd, yeah. And I was 240. And I mean, I panicked. I said, dude, the joke is over, dude. It's time to live in reality. You can't just eat whatever you want. That's not adult. You got to have self-discipline. You got to have self-control. So I went into combat mode. Combat mode is no more 3,000 calories a day. No more cereal. Cereal's out. Cereal's killing me. So I gave up the morning cereal, and I gave up the bedtime snack of cereal. That's gone. And after dinner, it's either going to be nothing or a small apple. That's it. And so essentially my calories went from about 3,000, maybe a little more, to about 2,400. And I assumed the first 10 pounds will come quickly off. And it did. You know, yesterday I was 233. I'm talking 7 pounds in 2 days. So that cereal, man, it was just like, I was like a sponge in water, just cellulose expanding. And as I go down to 200, eating about 2,400 calories a day, nothing fancy. I don't have any dietary secrets. I just have to be consistent and exercise self-discipline. And I also think what's very important to understand, if any one of us wants to lose weight, is you can actually adapt to some of the hunger so that it's not so overwhelming. And as a parent, you have to parent yourself in this world, and that's one of my challenges. I'm such a man child, belly, 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 that to parent myself is to not freak out when I get hunger pains at night, especially when those snacks start elevating the calories up to over 3,000. So at 2,400 calories a day, based on my exercise level, I'll go down to 200. Being a watch obsessive, enjoying my Seiko SPB147 today on a Nevada Grenchen Tropic. When I get down to 220, I'm going to buy an orange isofrane, 22 millimeter lugs for my Seiko tuna. I want to wear that Seiko tuna on a really high quality orange strap. That's what I'm seeing. And I noticed Borealis is sold out. They're doing well. People love the quality of the Borealis straps, and they're sold out. So those are not an option. I'd love to get an orange one of the Borealis because they're a little softer too, and 1/3 the price. And so that's 220. 210, I'm sure that I have bracelets on 3 of my watches. The SLA 023, which I enjoyed wearing yesterday. The SLA 055 and the SLA 051, they all have the bracelets on. I'm sure at 210, there's going to have to be a bracelet adjustment. To tell you the truth, I could see the bracelet going off the 051 Umera before that. I feel more connected to it on a gray Tropic or an orange Borealis. The other, the 023 and the 055 might stay on the bracelet. I don't know. But at 210, I'll have to make a decision at that point. And then at 200, that's my holy grail weight. That is a man of self-discipline, a man who went into combat mode and stayed focused, and who was able to control his appetites, not just for my sake, for my daughters. I don't want them walking in the living room and going belly, 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 belly. It's got to stop. Can't go on like that. So 200, I was thinking, what watch would I get to commemorate my achievement of my goals? Well, the watch that I want probably most of all at this point of my collecting is a Seiko SLA 043. Could probably buy. I always see them for sale. I mean, I'd have to buy it used, mint condition. You know what, man? I saw one sell a month ago or so for 22 in mint condition. Should have bought it. The dude couldn't sell it. He kept lowering the price. Finally, it sold at 2,200. I think it would cost me about 2,600 to get into one of those. And then I don't know. Or maybe buy nothing. I don't know. I'm not going to promise you guys I'm going to buy an SLA 043. But I am going to go down to 200. It means a lot to me. I don't think we're happy when we just live in it. What does Phil Stutz call it? The lower channel, where you just you become kind of a fat baby mentally. You become soft mentally when you feed your appetites and live in the world of immediate gratification. I don't want to be that guy. And so part of this weight loss is the self-discipline and the pride. And so even if I don't get an 043 when I get down to 200, I would say the discipline is its own reward. So that's it, man. I am in combat mode. I kind of like it. And I'll make an occasional video as you see the shrinking man. They're doing bets on it. Nah, don't do bets on it. Who cares about the attention? There was a show, what was it called? The World's Biggest Loser or something? And one of my students, his dad was in that. His dad lost 180 pounds or something. Could you imagine that, standing on a scale and the whole world is applauding? Oh yes, you're losing weight. You're my hero. Here's the thing, man. All those people that gain their weight back when the show is over, you should not base your weight loss on rankings and ratings and applause. It's got to be from what's inside of you. Gosh, Jeff, you sound like you're in Cub Scouts giving a lecture to the teenagers. Yes, it's all about what's inside of you. I got to get out of this joint, man. I got to work out right now, man. Kettlebells. kettlebells, and combat mode. Ladies and gentlemen, tell me what you think. How's your combat mode doing? All right, until next time, I'm out.